Slovakia. I'm gonna get you to start with I didn't write it down. I'll grab it for you. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. You can read 9 and then we'll read 9 and 10. Oh, 9 is good.
Ecclesiastes 1, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. And it reads, yep. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai,
Bahashim, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings and salutations to the Akyam, Akwathium, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. You want to read that for me again?
Yep. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be.
The thing that had been is that which shall be. So when we go back to what we're talking about right now is the NWO, okay? Gotta speak in code. I'm just coming back off of a fucking strike, so we have to be careful with what we're saying right now. But that new thing that they think is new is not. When you go back to the time of the Greeks, when Antiochus Epiphanes, okay, when Alexander the Great had passed away, and it talks about the four winds. We're going to get into that, okay? He was talking, when Antiochus Epiphanes came into power, he was talking about everybody leave their laws, statutes, commandments. They'll get rid of your gods. We're gonna be a one world government. But even before that, we're gonna go back to the Tower of Babel. Okay? Mm-hmm. So in the Tower of Babel, and you can go, I can't remember if it's not the United Nations, but it's the one of those NATO fucking buildings that they have designed to look like the Tower of Babel, basically. So when you get into the Tower of Babel, what happened then? These people wanted a one world order, okay? A one world government. And what's happening right now is nothing new under the sun. This is what these people are really striving for. This is what they're working on, okay? Everybody using the same currency. Everybody following the same wicked ass deities that these people pray to. Okay? Mm-hmm. So there is no new thing, man. This shit this happened before. It happened a few times in history, and they're getting ready to try to do this again. And every time that they did that, what did the Most High do? He destroyed them motherfuckers, man. Yep. Okay? You want to continue that, bro?
Yep. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done.
And that which is done shall be done. You see? These scriptures were written for our learning, man, so that when these times came and the prophets came out on the streets, okay, those people that were going to be helpers of the prophets. Well, I don't call myself a prophet. I teach the scriptures, okay? We teach. That's what we do. But if those, there's brothers that have been out here for 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can say that those people are prophets of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because they brought a lot of fruit into this thing, man. Me being one of those, But this is what's going to happen, man. These brothers that have been out here teaching, that have been helpers, that have been contributing financially to help these brothers out, and different things of that nature have come onto the scene to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass system that they're really trying to push. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got any more on that?
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Mm-hmm. There's no new thing under the sun, man. Okay. They trying to do the Tower of Babel over again. They trying to act like they're Antiochus Epiphanes. Okay. They're trying to go into the time of the Renaissance, the rebirth. You see, when they started pushing the other white meat over here on this side of the earth, they wanted everybody to be under that same banner, man. You know. So this thing that's going on with the shutdowns and these business closures, the food crisis, the fuel crisis, and all of these other crises that they're saying are happening are actually manufactured, you know, so that they can set these things in motion because they want, and they've already told it. Old ass George Bush Sr. talked about it, you know. Not the law of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that anymore. They want order, and how they're going to get order is by killing hundreds of millions of people, billions of people, man. So they can control the ones that are left. That's what they want to do. You want to go to First Maccabees 1:30? We want to read the whole way to 48, but. Yeah, go ahead. One and start at 30 and read to 48. But you know, we'll jump in there every once in a blue.
First Maccabees 1:30. First Maccabees 1:30, and spake peaceable words.
Matter of fact, let me do this for me. Go to 1 and 1.
Okay.
And then jump to 5.
Okay.
To 10. I'm Salakia. I had that down, and I should have fixed this.
Yep. Gotcha.
Salakia. Yeah.
First Maccabees 1 and 1, and it happened. After that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian.
Alexander, Salakia.
That was my fault.
Alexander, the Macedonian, okay, the son of Philip. So Philip the Macedonian. Now we know that Philip the Macedonian, if he's the father of Alexander the Great, we know that his bloodline goes back to, Agag. Okay, Agag the Agagite. Agag's bloodline goes back to Amalek, and Amalek's bloodline goes back to Esau. So we know these men are Edomites. Okay? There's no new thing under the sun, man. The Edomites are in rule right now with wicked ass, what do they call it? Draconian measures. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
The son of Philip, after that, Alexander, son of Philip, Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chetam, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
King Darius. You guys that's seen in movie 300, they're talking about this in the Bible, man. Okay? The 1611 King James Bible has historical events in it because it is a historical record. Okay? So get your thumbs out your ass, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose for trying to tell you something.
Everybody's back in their lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the prophets are here, man. You know?
The prophets are back.
Yep.
The Edomites are back.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's back in their lot. They tried it back then, they failed. And now they're trying it again.
Yep.
Just say no former of what is
no
it?
Remembrance of former things.
Yep.
We'd go crazy if we knew what happened to us in our past life.
Yep.
The Most High, he's more merciful than that, man. To have us come back here on this earth and see the people and actually run into the people that may have murdered us. You see what I'm saying? In a past life. We go fucking nuts. You know? And we'd probably these Edomites probably would be getting their asses kicked in and out, man, right now. If we started understanding what they really did to us. You know what I'm saying? You know? Go ahead, brother. All right, that was it. Jump down. Where you at?
God, it's just a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. You might as well go ahead and read to 10, actually. Just go ahead and read to 10, and then we'll go to 30.
All right. that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece,
Mm-hmm.
and made many wars and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him.
This was Alexander the Great, man. He was a conqueror, conquered many nations, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries
Mm-hmm.
and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
And this is talking about, but this is the period of time when Daniel prophesied about the rough goat, okay, and the four winds. And the four winds is talking about Ptolemy, Seleucus,
Yep.
Cassandrus,
Yep.
and Lysimachus. Okay,
Yep.
all right. So when Alexander the Great died, these four generals took over north, south, and east and west provinces of the Roman Empire. You got any more, guys?
Verse 6.
Yep.
Wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth,
The four that I just mentioned. Go ahead.
and parted the kingdoms among them while he was yet alive.
Mm-hmm.
So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died,
Mm-hmm.
and his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them. Many years and evils were multiplied in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus,
Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, here we go. Go ahead, brother.
surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king. He had been a hostage of Rome, Salafi. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Okay, so now this is the kind of shit that these Greeks did, and it's the same thing that they're doing right now. Let's start at 30.
First Maccabees 1 and 30. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city, and smote it very sore, and destroyed much people of Israel.
Now, when we're talking about spoke peaceable words, who's speaking peaceable words right now? Joseph Biden. You know, I'm gonna keep you safe. I'm gonna take everybody's weapons. He's gonna keep you safe by taking all the weapons. Ain't that what Hitler said? You know, that's what these other tyrants say when they want to take away your real freedom and your real liberty, man. Now we don't push using weapons to fight against Esau. We're using the spirit of the Most High right now.
Right.
Okay, you know, but this is the kind of shit that these people do, man. This is what they do. They want you to feel comfortable. They want to be Big Daddy.
Yeah.
And they want to take care of you.
Right.
And that's what they push out here, man.
Yep. Peaceful,
You know?
buttery words, but at the end, wars in their heart.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Can't trust them, man.
Never trust thine enemy.
Kind of.
You know, for his iron rusted, so does his wickedness, man. And I'm telling you, you can shine these fucking people up, and you're gonna think that oh, this is beautiful. Look how shiny they are. Look how beautiful they are. Look how they want to save our lives. Them people want to fucking chop your goddamn heads off, man. They want to put something in your body, okay, without even if you're not willing, they still want to jam it in you, okay. They want to make your life difficult. And why would a peaceable speaking person want to make your life extremely difficult to get you to do something? Why in the fuck would they do that? Because they're wicked as hell, man. Okay? Them peaceable words. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war is in his heart, like your brother just said.
That's right.
You know? You gotta be fucking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 31. And when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. But the women and children took they captive
Mhm.
and possessed the cattle. Then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall and with the mighty towers, and made it a stronghold for them. Verse 34.
We're talking about there were several different campaigns fought between the Greeks and the Israelites.
Mhm.
When we're talking about the Maccabees, the six brothers that were put to death by the Greeks because they didn't want to follow the laws of the land, so to speak. Okay, and they actually have accounts in there where they found women that had circumcised their children, and they took the women and the children on top of walls and threw them down on top of their fucking heads, man. They were doing this to Israelites. I'm telling you, people, right now, what's happening right now is these people want to put you in a difficult position. You can't afford the food, you can't afford gas, you can't get to work, you can't pay your rent. Okay, okay, now listen, we have a solution to this problem.
Kind.
Okay? All you got to do, listen, just act like you're getting that CH to the IPP in your hand,
Right.
so that these other Israelites will come do it.
And that and,
You
and it was a
see?
story. It was a story in the Bible. I can't think
Mhm.
of it, but the king was like, "Just say that you're eating pork."
That's the Maccabees.
Con,
They was telling them, yeah,
just say
yeah, the Maccabees brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like, nah.
We're gonna give you some chicken,
Mhm.
but we want you to act like you're eating pork,
Right.
so that the other people will follow along because they trust you.
Yep.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
This is the shit that they're gonna do, man. They're gonna get your athletes,
Mm-hmm.
your movie star, Denzel. He gonna sit down with his hand out. Shaq's gonna sit down with his hand out. LeBron's gonna sit down with his hand out. You know what I mean? That's what they're getting ready to do. They're getting ready to make it seem like it's something that's pleasing or something that's good. And then the next thing you know, what's going to happen? They're going to start forcing people, and when they start forcing people, they're going to show you their real horns because they're going to have to actually start killing people.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
Because people are going to start rebelling. People are going to say no, no, no. They're not going to work. They're going to start robbing, stealing, and then all hell's going to start breaking loose. And guess what's going to happen? That's when then you're going to see that you fucked around with the wrong person. You should have been following your Bashim Yahushua.
That's heavy.
You know?
That's heavy.
I'm telling you.
This is the blueprint. We're trying to give you the blueprint.
All right.
Is to repent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The blueprint is the straight cake.
You damn right.
They're going to put a squeeze like the brother brought out last week. The high where's pressure above and pressure down below.
The High Gilead dialect.
You know, they'll put the squeeze on you.
Yep.
Anyway, repent,
order out of chaos, man.
Yep. Read on out.
Yes, sir.
First Maccabees 1:34, and they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein. Mm-hmm. They stored it also with armor and victuals, and when they had gathered together the spoils of Jerusalem, they laid them up there, and so they become a snare. So they became a sore snare, mm-hmm. For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary, and an evil adversary to Israel.
An evil adversary is the Edomites, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? Period, point blank. Now, they can call themselves Greeks, okay, Romans, you know, but they have many names, man, because they're a fugitive and a vagabond. So right now, we're still dealing with the nation of Edom, even though they call themselves so-called white people, okay, or Russians, or French, or Germans. They're still all Edomites, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 37. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. Mm-hmm. Insomuch that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers, and became strange to these, and became strange to those that were born in her.
And that's talking about when all of these people, when they destroyed Jerusalem, basically, and they took the Jews out. They got the Jews pretty much out of there in captivity. A bunch of different nations of people started going in there and defiling the place with their gods, and their rituals. You know, especially the damn Greeks with that pork and all that homosexual shit. Go ahead, brother.
And her own children left her. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbath into a reproach,
Mm-hmm.
her honor into contempt. Verse 40. As had been her glory, so was his. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom.
Wrote to his whole kingdom. Listen, now this is what Biden's doing. He wants the NATO and the EU and all these other nations, man, to follow to follow the yellow brick road. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. That all should be one people,
You see?
and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment
Mm-hmm.
of the king.
Everybody leave your laws, okay? Now the Chinese are trying to get their foot in the door first with the CHIPP, okay? The Russians are trying to do the same thing.
It's a race.
Yeah, they're jockeying for position to control everything, okay? That includes your religion, all right? That includes, I mean, just everything, okay? The money that you spend or have, is it going to be the yuan? Is it going to be the Russian ruble? It's not going to be the dollar. They're trying to kill that anyway. Now they're talking about a digital currency. So which one of these countries is going to have the digital currency under their monetary system? Okay. This is what they're working on. This is why there's a whole lot of fighting and arguing and bullshitting between them, because they want control. They want control. They still want control over here over everything because they think that their military is more powerful. It's going to come down to a fucking bloodbath, man. Okay? Because they want everybody to follow the same laws as far as Satanism and all that other wicked ass shit is concerned. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Beautiful. Verse 43, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols
Mm-hmm.
and profaned the Sabbath.
And there are wicked men that have come out of Israel, man. There were wicked men, man, that came out of Israel that are gonna follow these wicked ass people. You got a whole bunch of them right now screaming at shit. I just seen a video. There's a bunch of nigger women screaming and hollering at to get the police to push IUIC, and I don't follow them.
Okay.